guys, and welcome back to another video with Lykkelilje. So this week I'm doing my contribution to ZZOFFER's subscriber art show for when she reached 10,000 subscribers back in September. And if you don't know who ZZOFFER is, I will be leaving a link for her channel down below. She also has a video explaining more about this art show, but basically in short it's an art showcase where she's gonna display her subscribers' art. And there's a theme for this showcase, and it's friendship, and you have to draw yourself and ZZOFFER as friends. So that's why in my piece I decided to draw me riding the back of ZZOFFER, since I feel like we're both equally kind of silly and goofy, and since I don't feel like I would be strong enough to carry anyone on my back except maybe a 3-year-old. So that's why she's carrying me, and I feel like if we were friends in real life, this is something that could happen. I decided to create the color palette off screen as usual, and I also did like a rough version of the background with the perspective and all that, and then I just lowered the opacity of that so that I was able to make the final background. And it ended up being a really simple background, but I just didn't want them to float around in space, and I actually kind of like that there's a background even though it does not have any details in it. I put both of us in outfits from Steven Universe since I think that she's also a fan of the show. I at least think I've seen some Steven Universe fan art on her channel, so I kind of hope that she is, otherwise this is just kind of awkward. I kind of struggled with the face of my character. I just couldn't get her to look happy, and instead I just felt like she looked surprised all the time. And I actually went in and changed her face, even though I had layered down all the flat colors, because I just wasn't happy with her face, so I went in and changed it again. I wanted to practice movement and dynamic with this drawing, so I found a reference photo online to kind of make it easier for myself and to see how the legs would be foreshortened and all that. I don't really feel like I got it right, and when I was done with the drawing I actually realized that it kind of looks like I only have one arm, even though I guess technically the other arm could be hiding behind ZZOFFER, but it still kind of looks weird. So if I were to do this again, I would definitely add an arm that is sticking out somewhere. It's not really my best work, but I do really like it. I feel like the dynamic of the piece kind of makes up for the incorrect anatomy. When I did the mouth, I took inspiration from the way that ZZOFFER does her mouth in her drawings. I just thought that it was kind of suiting to have small hearts in the mouth of the characters, since they're supposed to be friends in this drawing. For the shading, I went with a really simple way of shading and then some small highlights and spots all over the drawing. I kind of feel like I'm missing some details, and I wanted to add more details when I was done, but I didn't really know what I should do, so I still feel like it's lacking something, but I couldn't really put my finger on what it was lacking. So if you guys have any ideas for the future and you know what I was lacking in this drawing, please let me know. As mentioned, I added some blur on the background just to make the character pop more. And then I added a recording overlay on the drawing just to give it something extra, because I thought it was missing something. And I'm not really sure if I'm a big fan of it, but I think that it's still kind of cute, and it's something that I haven't tried before, and it also makes the drawing be more alive if it looks like it's something a person is filming and holding by hand. Then as a final touch I added a color overlay, and it ended up being red, and I really like that it sort of draw all the colors together in one direction instead of ZZOFFER being more green and purple and then my character being more red. Now they're both in the same color palette. And here's the final result. I really hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, please remember that I try posting a new video every week. But if you want to be updated even more, you can go and follow me on Instagram. At the moment I'm doing the Inktober, so I will be posting a new drawing every day of October. And until next time, take care and bye bye!